you to adjust to the Academy and for the Academy to adjust to you.
But it turned out to be even more difficult than I expected.
You're just going to have to stick with it.
And I intend to. In fact, I think I've come up with something to help me make some new friends.
Good.
But I need your help. I want to join Red Squad.
Red Squad?
What do you think?
I don't know what you think. I never heard of it.
It's an elite squad of cadets at the Academy. You know, the best of the best. They get special classes, simulator missions, off-campus training sessions, all kinds of things.
A group of elite cadets. They never had anything like that when I was at the Academy.
Oh, it's pretty new. It's a way of rewarding excellence among the cadets. I have the grades to qualify, but I need to be sponsored by a high-ranking officer.
And you want me to put your name in for consideration?
All I'm asking for is to prove myself.
I'm kind of busy right now. If I get the chance, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, sir. This means a lot to me.
I can see that. Dismissed, cadet?
Yes, sir.
Here. Come in, stranger.
Sorry. I've been around much lately. Things have gotten a little busy.
You want to tell me about it?
I'm afraid I can't.
I think that Admiral could spare you for a few hours a day to visit your father. With you in San Francisco, and Jake off visiting that school in New Zealand, it's like the two of you aren't even here.
You know, Dad, you could come and visit us at the station once in a while.
Don't start that again. Earth's my home. It's where I belong. Besides, what would happen to the restaurant if I went gallivanting around the galaxy? You think Nathan can handle this place on his own?
Nathan will be running things around here sooner than you think if you don't take better care of yourself. I had a talk with your doctor, and he tells me that you haven't been in to see him for 8 months.
The man's an idiot. He's lived in New Orleans 20 years and can't tell the difference between Creole food and Cajun food.
Maybe not, but he can tell the difference between a healthy body and one with progressive atherosclerosis. He says that if you don't come in for vascular regeneration therapy, that this restaurant will be looking for a new owner.
And at my age, staying healthy is a full-time job, and I am too old to work 2 jobs. Now, how long until you're due back at Starfleet headquarters?
Got about an hour.
Just enough time to take a walk to Audubon Park. You up for a stroll with your old man?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do.
Nathan, don't forget to stir the gumbo.
Really something. I've never seen you imitate a life form before.
Well, I was just taking a little aerial tour of San Francisco. It's quite nice. Not as ancient as the cities on Bajor, but almost as impressive.
Makes me wonder how many other changelings might be flying around up there.
If all they're doing is flying around imitating seagulls, we don't have much to worry about.
I doubt that other changelings are wasting their time imitating birds. They don't all share Odo's lack of skill when it comes to mimicking humans.
That's right, they don't. I'm glad you're keeping that in mind.
Well, if you ask me, that was a pretty convincing seagull.
Thank you. Though I'm not sure the gulls would agree.
Commander, I think we've taken up enough of Mr. Odo's time. Keep practicing. You'll have those birds fooled in no time.
Admiral?
Yes?
I know that Starfleet Command has always been a little uneasy about a changeling working in their midst. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate the trust you've shown in me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well done, Odo.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure exactly. It's as if I could feel the changeling's hostility toward me.
You're the only changeling who's ever harmed one of his own people. I'm sure that hasn't made you many friends.
What I'd like to know is, why was he imitating me?
You have access to all our security procedures, all our protocols. That makes you a logical target.
I suppose so.
The bottom line is, a changeling infiltrated the grounds of Starfleet headquarters, imitated the Admiral, and got away scot-free. Our security measures aren't working.
We're doing everything the President will let us do.
Maybe that's not enough.
We could talk to the President again.
I'm afraid that would be a waste of time. Jara Shinyo would be a fine president in peacetime, but we have a war on our hands. He doesn't seem to understand that. All he cares about is not upsetting people. But humans are tougher than he thinks. We've created a paradise here, and we're willing to fight to protect it.
And you think the President isn't willing to fight?
I think the President is a long way from home. And this isn't his world. We can't expect him to care about it the way we do.
Cisco here?
Captain, your son's trying to contact you. He says it's urgent.
Put him through.
Dad, you better get down here right away.
What's wrong?
It's Grandpa. He's been arrested.
What's going on here?
Captain, we never meant for things to get out of hand.
What did you think would happen? Storming in here and accusing me and my grandson of being a couple of shapeshifters.
We never accused you of being a shapeshifter, Mr. Cisco. We were just carrying out our orders. All family members of Starfleet personnel are required to submit to blood screenings. No exceptions.
That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard of. Do you believe that?
I should. I signed the orders myself.
Now, why would you go and do a stupid thing like that?
Dad, it has to be done.
Grandpa, look. I'll take the test first. Go ahead.
Now me.
So that's not
Do
necessary?
it anyway. It's your turn.
Jake, do you think I'm a shapeshifter?
Come on, Grandpa.
Answer the question.
No, I don't think you're a shapeshifter.
Well, at least somebody in my family has some sense.
Dad,
I don't want to hear about it. You take these two vampires and tell them to either sit down and grab a menu or get out of my restaurant.
Jake, get them a menu. But, sir, I would recommend the shrimp Creole. Look, Dad,
I don't want to hear it.
listen to me. You have got to take the test.
Why should I? If I was an enemy spy looking to replace someone, I think I could come up with better choices than an old chef.
Yeah, you're probably right. But this isn't about you. We've got civilian families living on starships and Starfleet installations all over the Federation. The only way we can secure those facilities is to test everyone there, whether they wear a uniform or not.
I'm not living on a Starfleet installation.
Dad, if we test the family members of one Starfleet officer, we must test them all.
You may want to test everyone, but that doesn't mean we all have to cooperate. I didn't take an oath to Starfleet. Neither did Jake or your sister or anyone in your family. We have rights, Ben, including the right to be as stubborn or thick-headed as we want.
Damn it, Dad. Can't you cooperate just one time? You don't take your medication. You don't go to the doctor. You won't let Judith help you in the restaurant. Just one time, please do what you're asked.
I wish I could. But what you're asking me to do is wrong. You can't go around making people prove they are who they say they are. That's no way to live. I'm not going to go along with it. Now, you want to make yourself useful? Start some water boiling for the shrimp.
Come on, Dad. Don't be this way. If I